So it is shoe SZN. It is shoe season. It seems like every week we've got absolute bangers being dropped from all the major companies. And so someone slid into my direct messages on Instagram and said, Sam, it'd be really cool if you did a video on your favorite shoes of all time from each of the major manufacturers. So that's what we're doing in today's video. We're going to delve back into the archives and take a look at my favorite shoes of the past. So let's get into it. So we're going to be taking a look at FootJoy, Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, G4, Puma, Mizuno, Echo, all those major brands. We're going to delve back into the archive. So we're going to start with FootJoy, and we're going to start with my favourite shoe of all time. In 2009, FootJoy released the Icon. £200 retail at the time here in the UK was a heck of a lot of money, but the shoe's been going ever since. They've been making MyJoy versions of this shoe since 2009 to the present. I mean, if that doesn't sort of highlight how good a shoe is for it to have like an 11-year lifespan, it's just incredible. It's my favorite shoe of all time. I've shot some of my best scores ever in a pair of Icons. They just mean so much to me personally. I've got 4 or 5 pairs still. They're just incredible. If you haven't seen my video about the FootJoy Icon, how you can go about getting your own pair, then I'll leave a little video link up there to that so you can go and check that out. But my favorite shoe of all time is a FootJoy Icon. So from FootJoy, it's got to be an Icon. Let's go with Puma next up, and we've got the Ignite Pro Adapt. This was a couple of years ago. I think it was 2019. I really do like this shoe. I think it retailed for around £150. I have no real relationship with Puma, the brand. You know, whenever I've worked in shops, we've never stocked it, so I've never really had much of a chance to wear them. So this is a view from a distance, if you like. I really do like this shoe. It's a really classic look. I think it's a very, very smart shoe. Goes with a great deal of outfits. The color options that Puma have always brought to the table have been pretty cool. Some great colorways of the shoe. And so for me, from Puma, the Ignite Pro Adapt is definitely my favorite shoe of all time from the brand. So in 2018, G4 brought us the Ribbon Galavanta. This shoe is just absolutely bang on. It's everything that I want from a G4 shoe. It's a classic look. It's got that sort of modern feel to it as well. And the Ribbon Galavanta down the side, the little stripes down the side, I think really do set off the shoe very, very nicely indeed. Retailing for around £159, I believe, when it launched. Just a great shoe. A really, really cool looking shoe. Mega comfy. Again, as I said, very, very stylish, and this particular model from G4 for me is a real standout from them all time. Obviously, they're a relatively young brand in the world of golf shoes. They're making some major waves. Some of their shoes that they've got coming up for this year are just bang on, and so yeah, I mean, big things to come from G4, but if we're going to look back through the archives at my favourite shoe of all time from them, the Ribbon Galavanta is bang up there. So let's move on to Echo. As you guys know, on the channel, I have banged Echo in the past. Only when they looked at releasing their brand new shoe for this year did I sort of step up and take note, but I have worn Echo shoes in the past, and the Tour Hybrid for me from about 2014 is my standout model. Retailing for around the £160 mark when it released. I just love this design. I had the black version of this shoe. Lovely brogue detailing on it. Just really, really nice. The red bottoms set off this shoe very, very nicely. It was comfortable. It was stylish. It's not so much my vibe nowadays, but back then I used to rock this shoe a lot. Very, very cool looking shoe. And for me, the best shoe Echo have ever done. So Mizuno in 2011 brought us the MP shoe. This shoe is super clean. Was made from some beautiful leather. I just loved this shoe. It came in black and it came in white. For me, at the time, that was all I wanted from a pair of golf shoes. I wanted a black pair, I wanted a white pair, I wanted a clean looking shoe. For me, I wish they brought a pair of shoes like this back. I think it was just such a great look. It went with a vast number of outfits. It was just really, really good. Mizuno, for me, up until that point, Mizuno had never really done a banging shoe. And again, I mean, from that point to now, never done a banging shoe in my opinion. So if they could bring an MP back to the modern day, that would be absolutely fantastic. 10 years since that shoe released, that shoe still looks bang on to date. So my favorite shoe from Mizuno in the past, the MP from 2011. Okay, so the cheapest shoe on my list is from Under Armour, 2019. Under Armour brought us the Showdown Spikeless. A really clean shoe. I've never spoken about Under Armour on the channel ever before. It's not a brand I particularly like. I think the Spieth shoes are horrendous. I mean, I might get a little bit of abuse in the comment section for that take, but for me, it's just not a great looking shoe. None of the Spieth shoes have been good looking, and he certainly doesn't make them good looking in my opinion. And so for me, the Under Armour Showdown, the Spikeless, great looking shoe, great price point. The lime accents on this particular model that I like are very, very nice. Just a great looking shoe, summer vibes with this shoe. Nice price point for me from Under Armour. The Showdown Spikeless is my favorite shoe from them of all time. Now I've left some heavy hitters for the last two. Adidas. Now, Adidas have brought out bangers after bangers in the past few years. You know, Code Chaos, Tour 360 Knit, but I'm going to go back to 2014, and a lot of you might be like, 2004, what was in 2014? Now, the Pure 360, the white colorway with the lime accents, this was an incredible shoe. I mean, it was so comfortable. The materials were fantastic. The overall look of the shoe for me was just bang on. It was one of the first Adidas shoes that I really got involved with. First pair of shoes that I really sort of liked from the brand. I'd never really worn Adidas up to that point, and so the Pure 360, I had a black pair and I had the white pair. They had the little spike in the middle of the foot as well, which I thought was a really cool idea. I just loved this shoe. I played many tournaments in this shoe, shot a lot of nice scores in this shoe, and for me it was just everything that I wanted from an Adidas golf shoe. Great looking, really good build quality, the colorway was superb. So for me, my favorite Adidas shoe of all time is the Pure 360 from 2014. I think it retailed for around £150 at the time. It's a pretty standard price point for any shoes on this list. And so, yeah, favorite shoe from Adidas, the Pure 360 2014. Now, leaving my second favorite shoe till last. So from Nike Golf, can anyone guess it? Pop it down in the comment section down below if you think you can guess what shoe I'm going to say. Give you a second. It's the SP8 from, I think it was 2006 or 2007. Tiger Woods made this shoe famous. This shoe is just still incredible in my opinion. I'm desperate for Nike to bring a retro of this shoe back to the market for modern day. I had a couple of pairs of these back in the day. I mean, it just reminds me of Tiger Woods. It just reminds me of a time where I was sort of just starting to get into the sport, watching Tiger on the telly, watching him win by 8 every week in these shoes, it seemed. And so these are very, very dear to my heart, this particular pair of shoes. I often look on eBay, see if there's any pairs knocking around, but there's a pretty decent premium to pick up a pair in good condition. But my favorite Nike shoe of all time, the SP8, just absolutely incredible. So guys, I hope you did enjoy the video today. It was really fun for me to delve back through the archive, check out all of the really, really cool shoes that have launched from all the brands in the past few years. I mean, my research went back to like 2001, looking at some of the Adidas shoes, so it was a lot of fun. So I hope you did enjoy that little run through there. If you did, do drop a like and do subscribe to the channel if you like all things golf fashion. And I'm going to be back with a brand new video very, very soon. So everyone take care. Peace.